new episode of ETRetail Cafe by ETRetail. I'm Charu Lamba, your host. To add some glamour to your Monday morning, we have with us Sunny Leone, who runs Shikaloka and StarStruck by Sunny. Welcome to ETRetail Cafe.
Thank you.
So Sunny, tell me one thing. You don so many hats. You are a mom, you are an entrepreneur, an actress, of course. Isn't it difficult for you on some days to manage certain days when it is so overwhelming for you?
It definitely is sometimes, but I think that, the fact that I get to do all these things that I love, that's what makes it all worth it. Today was actually one of those days where we had school culmination, we had interviews, we have award shows, we had to get ready, photo shoots, all of it, and, it was a little bit crazy. And the only thing I missed out on today is food.
Oh my.
As soon as I'm out of here, I'm going to be shoving my face in food.
So tell me one thing, how did this idea of starting a brand stuck to your mind?
Well, StarStruck, I always, since I was a little girl, I would look at these magazines and I would look at, different makeup and all these things. And I thought, I want that one day. I want, to have what I'm seeing in these magazines. And, also when I was a little girl, when I would save up all my money to buy makeup, which I was not allowed to buy, but once I had that money to buy it, I brought it home, and I believe it was like this 2-piece eyeshadow kit, and it was horrible. And the quality was horrible. The makeup wouldn't stay on my face. I spent all the money that I saved up, for this eyeshadow palette, and it didn't work, and I think that's something that's always stuck with me, that when I would create something, when we had this idea of creating something, that I wanted high quality products where animals are not hurt in the process, of course, and that was affordable to anyone who wants to buy it. So when you get it, you're getting high quality, high end formulas, and affordable makeup.
That's really nice. When you were not satisfied, you created something of your own.
Yeah.
So Sunny,
I think most women are like that. When we're not satisfied, we just go out and find it, or do it, or just do it ourselves.
True that. So Sunny, tell me one thing. Your upbringing, how does it reflect in your brand? How does it help you to shape a brand of your own choice?
When I was really young, something that my parents kept telling me over and over again was, you have to be independent, you have to do things on your own. They didn't tell my brother this, by the way. Only me. Every single day, drilled it in that, I had to be independent, had to, follow a path that was going to be my own and be independent. So I think that always stuck with me. And I was always interested in business, and I was always doing something since I was a little girl where I was trying to make money. Whether it was shoveling snow, lemonade, paper routes, tutoring, babysitting, so many different things before I could legally start working. And I think it always stuck with me, something, that was close to my heart.
But I'm very sure whenever you start a business, it comes with its own set of challenges.
Yeah.
Is it easy for being a star to establish a brand of yours, or did you also face similar difficulties while establishing it?
So one of the things that was extremely important when we started StarStruck was I went to Daniel and I said, my name might leverage or help the brand, but I need these women to come back. So I want formulas that are so good and they're so amazing that she wants to, she, he, him, whatever you identify with, sorry. I want the consumer to come back because they love the formula. They love the product. They like how they feel. They like either the lightness or, how much thickness they want, whatever it is, that they come back to me. So my name might get them in the door, but my product has to keep them there.
And you have succeeded in winning the loyal consumer base also for that.
Yes. So I get very, very proud when, let's say, a mommy comes up to me and says, I love your lipstick, or I love this about, StarStruck, and I just ordered it. Or, when family members, message and say, I need StarStruck makeup, where do I get it? And, of course, I send it to them. But, it's very nice to hear that, especially in a world where you see all these commercial brands sitting, let's say at the airport or somewhere at the mall. And when you choose my product over theirs, I feel very happy.
It's wonderful. It feels so good and feels like the pride feeling comes, no? There's so many brands in the market, and yes, consumers are opting for my brand.
Yes, of course. If you stick with my red lipstick, it is better than most red lipsticks.
At the grand real life.
Yeah.
So, Sunny, tell me one more thing. When we talk about your brands, you bring your own perspective to the brands. How do you show that what values are there in the brand to the consumers, be it hospitality, be it retail? Every product speaks of it's by Sunny. How is it possible? How do you do that? If the values reflect in each and every product of yours, each and every service of yours, they scream, Sunny is serving the best to you.
So I think it's about honesty and being transparent, and also creating things where, like I just said, you're creating a product that you love. So I love my makeup. My face is always StarStruck. Every single event for the last 7 years, I've only been wearing StarStruck makeup. And, I think when you are it, you're being it, you're using it, you love it, I think that also translates. So for all the people out there that are ever wondering, when I've done my makeup with all StarStruck products, it'll say makeup by StarStruck. I don't put by me, but I put by StarStruck. And, I think that's what makes it special.
Being an entrepreneur in the beauty industry, in the hospitality industry, or being an actress, which is your favorite part currently, and why?
Oh, I think being an entrepreneur is the best part, when we can, branch out to different things, and just invest into, different companies, or invest in ourselves, invest in StarStruck. Like you said, Chica Loca. I am an owner of it, but I don't run the day-to-day, which is very nice. But I run the day-to-day for StarStruck. And that was one of the struggles, is getting people to believe I am not a brand ambassador. This is my company. This is my product. And I'm not here for just a year and based on signing the contract, but I'm here forever.
Any plans to launch any more brands going ahead?
Yes, there's a few things on the table, which I believe they will be so mad at me if I announce it now and not properly. But I believe in the next 6 months you will see a few other things coming out.
So the retail industry and hospitality both are, running at a very fast pace.
Yeah.
Right? What steps are you taking to match that fast pace of these industries, and do that? All these things, do they keep you on your toes?
Sure. So I'll address Chica Loca first. We have a great, amazing team that works, on the branding, on locations. What is a perfect area where we're going to monetize it best on the local atmosphere, local needs, and the people that are there. With StarStruck, we do everything in-house. Everything from the marketing side, the creating side, the products, and finding the proper manufacturers. Like right now, we're in the middle of doing an entire glow up of StarStruck, which I'm so excited about, because people are going to see a brand new formulas, brand new packaging, brand new boxes, everything. So I'm very, very excited about it, and that's something that my team and I have been working on.
So 2 brands already, being an actor, and more brands on the kitty. So to understand, there are many new brands, new women, and new entrepreneurs coming into the arena. What advice would you like to give to them?
My husband saw this. I didn't like his answer. I was like, girls are not going to like this answer. His was either you have to know that you're going to work hard, or don't do it at all. Okay, so my theory is yes, you do have to work so hard and you have to push forward, but you can't stop moving forward. And you are going to fall, and you are going to fail at certain things. and you are going to maybe make bad choices, or things are not going so well one month. But in those times, you have to see what you learned. What are the pros of that month? Even if it's a bad thing, how do we fix it? And so to all those people out there, I want to tell them that they should keep hustling, keep working, have amazing people around you, absorb as much information that you can, and read up on certain information so that you're never missing out. You're always ahead of the game. You're always one step ahead, and you're able to, grow your brand every single day in a different way.
That's nice. My last question to you is, when we talk about the retail and hospitality, you have been a part of both from a really long time now. How do you see both the sectors evolving going ahead?
Right now, India is going through a very interesting phase, which for a lot of business owners who are watching this, you know what I mean, and it's not fun. And that's where I think being creative and thinking outside the box, thinking about how to, break that ceiling. How are we going to move past what's happening in the economy at this moment? And that's what having a good team is. That's what's really amazing, and we're able to do that. So that's something that we did focus on a lot this year, is how do we level up, how do we move past what's happening here. And so we open up many different sectors in different countries, and we're able to open up countries with master distributors. So if you're a country out there watching this and you want StarStruck's exclusivity, please call us. But that's something that's really exciting, is being able to branch out to many different countries.
Indian brand going to many different countries is like a proud moment for every one of us.
I know it is.
Wonderful, Sunny. Before we wrap it up, I want to have a rapid fire with you.
Okay, so I'm really bad at this. Just want to warn you.
So what do you prefer, movies or reading a book?
Ooh, it depends on what it is, but I'll say movies, because at the end of the day, I'm exhausted and I just want to turn my brain off and watch a film.
Which is your favorite movie, and what have you learned from that?
Oh, my favorite movie? I don't think I have a favorite movie. I love films in general, and I think the genre that I enjoy the most is like psychological thrillers or like real crime documentaries. I love those.
If not in retail and actress, what else you would have been doing?
Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be a nurse, but I really do believe I would have ended up owning my own company, maybe in something else.
So you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah, that was something that was like really part of who I was.
So my next question to you is, where do you shop from, online or offline?
I have an online shopping problem. So being here, I always find there's like today it took 90 minutes to come somewhere that was only supposed to be 30 minutes away. So it becomes really difficult to shop sometimes. So I do a lot of online shopping. I think my husband thinks I have a problem, but it makes me happy.
I don't know if you get time for yourself or not, but I'll still ask, what is your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime is my children. They're so much fun, and I think it's, when they're sleeping, maybe sitting on the couch, glass of wine, and watching a good show.
That's wonderful. It was a pleasure having you, Sunny, today at ETRetail Cafe.
Thank you.
I hope you also enjoyed it. We'll be back again next week with a new story and a new retailer. Till then, bye-bye.